MAREN Jensen is more than just a former American model. She's a model, actress, and activist who suffered from Epstein-Barr virus and then seemingly vanished from television, the media, and her fans. This is the life of MAREN Jensen. But before we dive into the video, make sure that you subscribe to the channel and leave a comment below saying, "I subscribed." And we'll do our best to personally reply to your comment. Jensen's childhood and modeling career. MAREN Jensen was born September 23, 1956 in Arcadia, California. Her father was a physician and her mother a secretary for the Los Angeles Zoo. She was the middle child with an older brother, Dana, and younger sister, Kathleen. She attended Herbert Hoover High School from 1971 to 1974, and after graduating received a scholarship to attend UCLA, where she majored in theater arts and law. She appeared in a few college productions, but nothing professional. While still in college, she began a modeling career and was featured on the covers of Vogue and Mademoiselle. She was introduced to agent Barbara Gale, who helped to arrange for her to appear in 2 network commercials and a guest role in the Hardy Boys' Nancy Drew Mysteries in 1977. Jensen's role as Athena. Jensen played Athena, the lead actress in ABC's multi-million-dollar Battlestar Galactica in 1978. Her name was taken from the Greek goddess of wisdom and war. Athena joined the colonial military during the final years of the Thousand Yaren War along with her brothers Zach, who was played by Rick Springfield, and Apollo, played by Richard Hatch. Zach was killed in the Battle of Simtar in the first episode, and their mother was killed during a silent strike on the 12 colonies of Man. Adama, their father, who was played by Lauren Green, held the rank of commander on the Galactica. Athena worked as a bridge officer directing air traffic, a pilot, piloting shuttles and Vipes, and as a teacher educating some of Colonial Fleet's children. Athena was romantically linked to Lieutenant Starbuck, played by Dirk Benedict. However, he was dating Cassiopeia, played by Lorette Spang. Jensen was a novice actress who was plucked from the cover of Vogue and thrown into a lead role in a $7 million primetime network television plot, the most expensive ever at that time. And although she had majored in theater, she had little experience acting. It's rumored that producer Glenn Larson grew annoyed with Jensen due to her often forgetting her lines. Although her acting started to improve, the producers slowly phased her out, and Cassiopeia's character became a central role in the series. Jensen's final appearance was in the episode Greetings from Earth. However, they kept her name in the credits for the remainder of the season. It was unknown at the time, but Jensen had started experiencing initial side effects of Epstein-Barr virus. She went on to appear on The Love Boat, Fantasy Island, and Battle of the Network Stars. She appeared alongside Sharon Stone in Wes Craven's Deadly Blessings in 1981. However, when she was finally diagnosed with the virus, her acting days ended. Jensen's life after acting. Jensen's long-term companion was Don Henley, singer and drummer for the Eagles. He dedicated his solo album, I Can't Stand Still, to her in 1982. He credited Jensen in his 1984 album, Building the Perfect Beast, for composing the piano introduction and interlude on A Month of Sundays. Jensen also appeared in his music video Not Enough Love in the World and was a backup singer in Johnny Can't Read. The two were engaged in 1985, however, they broke up in 1986. The two remained friends, and in the 90s, she helped him found the Walden Woods Project, which was an organization dedicated to saving Walden Woods in Massachusetts. Jensen married Johann Kugelberg, and the couple had a daughter. The two kept their relationship very private, and there are rumors that the two have since separated. Jensen's Epstein-Barr syndrome. Epstein-Barr virus, or EBV, also known as human herpes virus 4, is a member of the herpes virus family. Still to this day, it is hard to diagnose because its symptoms are a lot like many other viruses. Symptoms include fatigue, fever, swollen lymph nodes, inflamed throat, swollen liver, and rash. After you get an EBV infection, the virus becomes latent, which means inactive in your body. In some cases, the virus may reactivate. This does not always cause symptoms, but people with weakened immune systems are more likely to develop symptoms if EBV reactivates. Things such as stress can cause the virus to flare up again. It was during her relationship with Henley that Jensen suffered the full effects of the Epstein-Barr virus. She described herself as Hollywood's patient zero in a 1991 GQ interview about Henley, referring to the till then relatively unknown illness and how it prevented her from working for some time. Henley cared for Jensen during her illness when he was not struggling with alcohol himself. Jensen eventually recovered but never returned to acting. So where is Jensen now? It's been nearly 25 years since Jensen has been in the public eye, and not much is known about her today. Rumors arose about her whereabouts throughout the years. One rumor is that she briefly owned her own boutique in Brentwood, California, then established her own line of cosmetics, which may or may not have been carried by Barney's. This may be the same cosmetics line that she supposedly patented and sold to Estee Lauder, and is now, as a result, apparently set for life. If that's the case, she certainly wouldn't have needed the money she was supposedly paid for her participation in a woman in their 40s type Playboy pictorial in 2003. This was another rumor that emerged and maintains the project was scrapped for some reason and the photos never published. Another theory is that she lives in the Seattle area as an independent beauty consultant for Mary Kay Cosmetics and has worked as a corporate IT professional for the last 25 years providing web content services for small businesses. One of the more hard-to-believe rumors was that Jensen is in a Hawaiian prison, convicted for the attempted murder of a boyfriend. However, there is no record of this. The most commonly held belief is that Jensen moved to New York, where she happily resides with her husband and their daughter, far from the spotlight of Hollywood. Now, this may be due to her set-for-life cosmetics theory, but no one can be sure. Whatever the case, Jensen's legions of fans would love to see and hear from her, but it seems she's chosen a life of privacy. Did you know about Maren Jensen's Epstein-Barr syndrome diagnosis? What do you think happened to Jensen? Let us know in the comments section below. Also, make sure that you do check out the next video in this series.